Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 8, Episode 3. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so the show actually opens with Lil Mo. You know, she is a regular, a cast regular. Already got her peach, so to speak. I guess I should say apple. Lil Mo of R&B Divas fame is now jumped over to the Love and Hip Hop franchise, and she is singing in the park. I'm thinking to myself, like, girl, you say you've been busy and you really out here in the park entertaining the pigeons? Child, please. Okay, somebody get this girl a studio. But she say she been busy. She say she been here, she been there, she been going all over, you know, her and her man Dynamite. I was just like, I wonder how good of a look this is going to be for Lil Mo. You guys know Lil Mo tore her draws on R&B Divas. Made us go from liking her because she was normal at one point to really just, she went crazy. I know, I guess part of it might be because she got that divorce. We didn't see it coming because it seemed like her and the guy was okay. And then the next season they was done. Then she hooked up with this guy Dynamite, who I don't like. I think that he is not good for her. And somewhere along that mix, she became real thirsty for the attention and just became like this spectacle. And I was just like, and it's too bad because she's super talented. I mean, you know, she still talks about the song with Fabulous, which is a classic, bona fide classic. You can put that song in to this day and the shit bumps hard. But how long ago was that? You know, so it's just like, I don't know what to think with Lil Mo. I'm gonna try to give her a chance, but she is extra. Okay, now she says that she's gonna sit down, her and Dynamite, gonna sit down and talk with Pap and Remy. Not quite sure why. Maybe because they're the other married couple on the show. But I don't really see these two relating on any kind of level. You know, I guess, well, okay, they commiserating on raising their children and how difficult it can be. She's trying to resurrect her career, him trying to resurrect his boxing career, them not being there necessarily for their children. Pap was like, how many kids y'all got? And they was like, well, we got 8. How many you two got together? Well, we got 1. Okay, so they got all these other extra kids. They're a blended family. I don't even know if the kids live with them. I guess her kids live with them. I'm not sure about Dynamite. Y'all remember we talked about this nigga in depth on Top of the Blogs back in the day when he was supposedly fucking around with this girl and had her really believing that she, you know, he was going to be with her, and he had got her pregnant supposedly, and they had, I mean, it was this baby. I mean, it was this whole long thing. So ever since then, I done gave the nigga the side eye, and for whatever reason, Lil Mo is fucking drunk on love, I guess. I don't even know what to call it. But Lil Mo says that nobody is going to let her, you know, she's in her Kenya mode. She ain't, people won't let her be happy. People be in her business on the internet and everything. Lil Mo proudly put herself out there. Yeah, people get in your business for sure when you're on social media, but social media gets into your business when you put yourself out there like that. Okay, you give them something to talk about, then that's what it is. And she was out there. Remember the whole, I don't even remember fully what it was. Something about well, she was at some concert and she was talking about her, you know, he was banging her, finger banging her or something. It was craziness. I mean, they had all kind of shit going on. So I'm just like, I don't know how this is going to go. Anyway, Remy tries to tell her, just block them. Don't give these people any time of day. Don't entertain them. But it was like she was addicted to that attention. Later on, we see Lil Mo, you know, she says she's converted to Islam. I said, I ain't even going to say nothing. I'm not even going to say nothing because you know what? Everybody gets their journey to God and, you know, Allah and whatever it is that you pray to, you know, your spiritual, you know, relationship and this upper, you know. But I was just like, girl, you not fixing to get up there and blaspheme. She's talking to Dynamite about them both trying to get serious with their careers and, you know, getting out there. And her saying that she supports him, 100%. He was like, yeah, you support me, just, it's only one other person that supports me as much as you. And she was just like, who the fuck supports you? Like, and she still has on her hijab. What do they call it? The hijab, I believe it's called. And she has on her garb. And you are cursing, just so disrespectful. I was just like, girl, how you expect anybody to take you seriously when you don't even take what the fuck you doing seriously? Really? That's like cursing in the church. I know people do it, but can you not do that, please? So I was just looking at her like, oh my God, it's gonna be one of them kind of years. Later on, we see her with her little boy. They're at the playground. And, they're just talking about, again, her about to be busy and all of that. The little boy wants a cell phone because he wants to be able to call them when she is, when they're not there. And so she asked him, like, well, what would you going to do with this cell phone? And like, you going to Google me? And he was like, I already did. And she was like, you did? And what did you find out? He was like, oh, did you know that you be singing, that you be gone, and, Dynamite be boxing and working, and that he cheated on you? You guys, first of all, the little boy is just like stuttering. Like, you already know that Mona was back there in the background. Like, I was like, why y'all done fed this boy these lines? But what really bothers me is even if they did feed this boy these lines, like, your child, you don't want your child to be on a reality show even saying shit like that. Like, even if that's how they feel and everything, like, you are exploiting this whole thing by he is a baby. That boy, was he 10? He wasn't even 10 years old. Okay, so I was just like, oh, this is fixing to be a fucking train wreck, because Lil Mo says, she gonna have to confront this because where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh, she's so extra. So extra. I want to like Lil Mo because I remember the other Lil Mo before she became all of this. But child, it's going to be a difficult ass season. Now, Remy, they trying to get us to believe that Remy is going to get pregnant, that she's about to start this IVF thing. But I honestly feel like Remy does not want to do it. Okay, and I feel like she's just trying to compromise for her husband. But deep down inside, I just don't feel like that's what she wants to do. So she sits down with Juju. She's talking about the whole IVF thing, how she's about to get it started, but she's also working on her album and all of that. And Juju was like, well, you got to be really low stress. And she was like, well, I don't really have nothing that's really stressing me out. But Juju is trying to explain to her that you really have to be focused on IVF, and all of the shit that you have to do along with the treatment, I'm supposing, eating a certain way, okay, and just having a certain type of lifestyle so that this shit can take. Juju was like, well, are you prepared that it might not happen right away and you guys might have to do treatment after treatment, and with each treatment and each pregnancy not happening, your morale goes down, you start to lose hope, okay, you can get depressed. I mean, it could be a whole lot that goes. Are you prepared for that? Well, Remy was like, I ain't even really thought about that. And then Juju goes on to talk about how her and I'm assuming Cameron tried to have a baby, and I was like, Roxanne, I'm not even gonna say nothing. But she was saying that she was trying to get pregnant and it was not happening for them, and she was feeling like something was wrong with her. She got emotional, she got the tearing up and all of that. It's hard for women when you really want a baby and you can't have one, when it's motherfuckers out here having babies left and right that definitely don't even need one of them. So Remy tells Juju that she is going to do it because she promised that she was going to do it, but she's going to keep an open mind, okay? And she thanks Juju for opening her mind to what the entire process could be. Now, Anais, she say she mad at both Navarro and Ashley for putting her up in this situation, okay? That whole confrontation that she had with Ashley last week, the shit ain't right. So now she got to sit down and talk to Navarro's dumb ass and get him straight. Now, Navarro tells her that, when he saw Anais, he saw the potential, and that his girl, Ashley, saw the potential too. So that's why she wanted to work with her as well. And she was like, no, listen, I am signed to you, not to you and her. He was just like, no, but see, we a team, and that's wifey. Listen, y'all, side note, is the nigga married to the girl or not? Stop calling her my girl. Stop calling her my wifey. if she really is your wife. That's why I kept on saying the girlfriend, but somebody in my comments was like, aren't they married? And I was just like, if they are married, don't call me. Listen, if I'm married to you, don't call me the wifey. I'm the wife. Because wifey to me has a tinge of frivolity to it. Like, you know, it's not like serious enough for you to be married to them, but you know, they kind of treat you as if you're a real serious girlfriend, but you know, it's not quite made the commitment. Like, wifey is too fucking loose for me. So is a nigga married to her or not? Okay, but anyway, while they talking, you know, Anais, she starts to get emotional. He said, you're not about to cry, are you? Because that was not in the script. And she was just like, no, I am, because I work real hard and I'm a person who don't want to be disrespected. Respect me as a girl because I got a name. I was just like, what is she talking about? I mean, I guess she was saying because she was, she was a singer beforehand, and now she got this drama with Ashley. I couldn't even understand what the dramatics was about, you know, but evidently it got to Navarro. You know, he said he know that he gotta fix it now. So Navarro, because he's just so torn with this situation, because Richie D got more experience in this type of field, okay, when bitches is going at each other and he being in the middle. So Navarro told him about the situation with Anais and Ashley. Richie was like, okay, let me put on my ho-ho hat of the Creep Squad. The head of whole operations let him know that, listen, you're going to have to get the both of them together, sit them down, and you're going to have to say, listen, we're going to have to get to this bwit. All this fighting and shit is unnecessary. You got a job to do. You got a job to do. Everybody do their job, and then everything will be fine. So you just need to get them together so they can have this conversation and make sure they understand each other. Okay, Navarro was like, okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So he gets them together. Okay, Ashley's there. I was looking at Ashley. I was like, she's pretty. And Ais walks in, and Navarro stands up and gives her a kiss. And I was like, see, that's already one of the problems. Why the fuck you kissing her? I mean, what manager is kissing a client? I mean, it could happen. But when shit is already like this, when there's boundaries that have been crossed and lines that have been so erased that nobody really knows what it is anymore, you don't need to be kissing on this girl. And you kissing her right in front of Ashley, and Ashley's stupid ass just sitting there. I said, well, we already know how this conversation is going to go. But whatever. So she sits down. Navarro starts up, you know what? I'm your manager. Ashley is your co-manager. You know, we really want to make it work for you and help you. And Anais is still real shady, like, okay, you my manager, but you know, I don't really have nothing to do with her. Like, she has nothing to do with me. I don't respect her, any of that. And then Anais says, well, you know what? I feel bad because when I first saw you, you know, I knew you had the potential and I saw it in you, and then, you know, all of a sudden we was here. So I guess that was Ashley's way of kind of reaching out to Anais and trying to, you know, extend the olive branch of friendship. But Anais is still just like, and still real rude to Ashley. So then Ashley goes, well, I just don't like the fact that you was sending my man these pictures and you naked. And she was just like, I'm always gonna send him the pictures. That's my manager. I can send him the pictures. Okay, he can see me naked. It ain't nothing. Okay, you might see me naked one day too on a shoot or something. We are family. But see, what I need Anais to understand is there's still certain things. There's a problem, don't do it. Even though Anais says that she doesn't want him, you just rude as fuck. You got these super serious whole tendencies, and don't nobody got time to be trying to figure out if you fucking playing or not, if you trying to be serious or not. You know, if you just showing him your shoot pictures. Okay, what the fuck these pictures look like is what I want to know. Okay, is she on her back with her legs open and we looking down her crotch? Because I don't know any other time that a manager would need to see some shit like that. So anyway, she's going off on Ashley, and Ashley finally tells us, you know what, I think I got everything wrong. She's not trying to be with my man. I was wrong. Anais is fine. I said, fuck wrong with Ashley? Look, I am really forgiven. Like, I give people different, I give them second and third chances and everything, but even Roxanne was looking at that like, girl, you was stupid. Are you really going? I mean, I think she felt overwhelmed by the personality of Anais, and she felt like she could not be sitting up there arguing with her, so it was better to be her friend. But even if you was gonna try to just work it out and say, we're gonna let bygones be bygones, bitch, you better keep your eye on Anais. If she don't want your man, she definitely gets pleasure out of teasing him. And what about Navarro? Don't he look like he looked like Caesar from Black Ink a little bit? You know, he looked like Caesar if Caesar would have grew up with, you know, hope and opportunity. You know, cleaned up Caesar with some damn Vaseline on his lips. But look, if Ashley likes it, I love it. She says Anais is not disrespecting her. It was just one big misunderstanding. Oh, okay, Ashley. Alright, so Brittany and Dream Doll, all of this, you guys, it is really stupid and childish. Supposedly Brittany and Dream Doll are besties. They hanging out together with Jacquay and DJ Excited Self at the pool hall, and you know, they just talking about this whole situation with Bianca, okay? And even Dream Doll says, yeah, every time they get together, they gotta get into a fight. Even Bianca disrespected me at one of my events. I said, girl, what event was it? What was it that she disrespected you at? So the Gwenin God himself says, well, what exactly is the beef? So then that's when they explain that at one time Brittany and Bianca was real close, and Bianca had the song with old boy with chicken noodle soup. What was his name? I can't even think of the DJ's name. After that, he started to work with Brittany, and Brittany had some hit, and Bianca was jealous. What was the hit that Brittany had, you guys? Because I don't think I'm familiar with the song. So then Excited Self says, well, you know what? You guys with this fighting and everything, you guys are making it hard for Jacquay because you guys put him in the middle, Jacquay. That's such a nigga name, right? Jacquay. Hey, Jacquay. I bet you they call him Quay for short. Dream Doll says, well, we ain't got to worry about it because I'm a fix it. I'm going to sit down with Bianca, and after I get her to apologize to me, then we can move on, and, you know, I can talk to her about Brittany. And I'm thinking to myself, like, Dream Doll, first of all, why are you in it? And why do you think that Bianca has to apologize to you? I mean, I guess because it was at your event, but girl, now we know how Bianca roll. Why do you think that's gonna happen? So Brittany tells her, you know what, you better be careful because Bianca and Mariah, you know, your girl, they real good friends. And Dream Doll says, well, you know what, it's no worries, it's all good. So then we get a scene with Dream Doll sitting down with Bianca, and the whole time Bianca just, every time you see Bianca, she look like she just like, enough of this shit. Like she ain't really feeling this whole storyline, but it then already got on her fucking nerves, and they just started recording. Their conversation was stupid because Dream Doll was coming at her so like, you need to apologize, and this is stupid that you and Brittany is fighting, and it's you, and you did this, and you did that, and you. And I said, bitch, you about to get fucked up, because I really can look at Bianca and tell just from that well-placed shoe that Bianca would beat Dream Doll's ass. I could see it. I know. Bianca was just like, why are you in this? This has nothing to do with you. And Dream Doll was really trying to get it going. So he's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know, that is always an invitation for an ass whooping. But I had to commend Bianca for not flipping that table over and getting that Dream Doll, because she looked like she over it. That whole Britney storyline, she is riding Bianca's coattails, because everything that Brittany does is all about Bianca. Bianca was just looking at her like, girl, you wildin'. I don't need you to come up here and tell me nothing. It's always gonna be on site. When I see that bitch, it's always on site. You need to understand that. We don't even have to have a conversation about it. Nobody is gonna talk me out of it. I'm always gonna beat that bitch ass when I see her. That's it. And because Dream Doll and Brittany is so fucking annoying, they gonna fuck around and make us really like Bianca again. And y'all know how much I couldn't stand Bianca last season. But the fact that they so damn stupid, we gonna end up liking Bianca again on GP. And then lastly, you guys, Mariah. She's talking about how, you know, they got rid of the other chick that was on the Gwenin team. I don't even remember what her name was. Y'all remember her from last season that Mariah kept on fighting with. And now, you know, she done hooked up with Dream Doll. Dream Doll is on the Gwenin team, I guess, now. And, you know, it's all good. They sitting down, they talking. Mariah telling her about her man problems, okay? James, a.k.a. Little Cisco. He even sounds like Cisco. I don't know how I didn't pick that up last week, but ooh, that James, lame James. He is so stupid. stupid. He's not even in this scene, so let me back up off old Lame James. So anyway, she's telling him how, she really likes Lame James. She hasn't felt like this for somebody in a long time. I said, girl, a lie don't fucking care who tell it. You was just with Cisco. Well, last season she was going back and forth trying to figure out if they was gonna work it out, but how you talking about you ain't 1 year? Anyway, she tells Dream Doll that she gonna get a nigga one more chance, because don't nobody try to run her career but her. So she gonna give him one more chance to get some act right in him, and then if he can't, then that's later for Lame James. Now, we see old Lame James, he all say he got this sexy vibe going, and that he's about to, replace Mariah Lynn because, she didn't have his back. He now is introducing us to Sophia Body. Now, I've heard the name, but I didn't know who Sophia Body was. But when Sophia Body shows up on the screen, she tells us that she was a video vixen, and she was in all of these people's videos and all of that. And it was big names, French Montanas and such, and then, now she done dumbed it all the way down to be fooling around with Lame James. I said, girl, you done missed a turn somewhere. She says that she doesn't want to be known as, Sophia Body. She doesn't want to be known as the vixen anymore. She's DJing now. So she wants to be taken seriously as that. And Lame James, he giving her all his Rico Suave. He's all licking his lips. And she was just like, yeah, you doing the most. Okay, you pretty. Maybe we could work together. So then she asked him about his relationship. Like, what's going on with you? And he says, Mariah Lynn is not adding up to his standards as a man. So, he got to put old Mariah Lynn on the back burner for right now. I said, nigga. So then later on, we see him shooting this video. Okay, that's right. Lame James is some sort of entertainer. I'm not quite sure if he raps or sings or what. All right. And yeah, he's got Sophia Body in his video. Now, didn't you just say you didn't want to be in the sexy girl video? And now here you are with Lame James. Like I said, girl, you missed a turn. He didn't replace Mariah Lynn. Now Sophia is his leading lady. Okay, so after it's over, surprise, surprise, Mariah Lynn walks in. Okay, because she said she was going to give him one more chance. Okay, so she walks in and she's just like, oh, well, who is this? That's Sophia Body. She the leading lady. They helping each other out, whatnot. So then she sits on the bed. Sophia Body is sitting on the bed as well. And then Sophia says, well, I thought you said you guys weren't together anymore. And Mariah Lynn was like, oh, we not together? Is that what you said? So, he get the hemming and the hawing and everything. Sophia was like, well, let me explain. If you would let me talk, I can explain what's happening here. Child, she couldn't even explain nothing, because next thing you know, Mariah Lynn, like any other bird, jumps over there and, gets one good swing in, kind of connects to Sophia Body, like right here. And then, because Sophia Body is on the edge of the bed, they both fall over the edge of the bed, and security comes rushing in. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, why are you trying to fight Sophia when the nigga obviously said you guys are not together no more? Why are you fighting the girl? The girl's going by what he said. Mariah Lynn was like, you knew that we were together. No, how would she know that? She don't know you. So I was just like, you stupid for fighting this girl when your nigga is the one that's wrong. And that's why he been getting away with this shit. That's why his ass is Lame James. So anyway, they fight, or they struggling over there. Security picks him up, breaks him up. And Mariah Lynn is convinced that she just beat this girl's ass. I said, girl, you got one good graze in. Okay, I can't even say it was a good solid hit. I was like, I know when she watched that fight last night, when she watched it over, she realized that she ain't really did shit. But child, you couldn't tell her nothing last night. She just knew she beat that girl's ass. I mean, really just like, okay, you can go now. You can go now. I was just like, you are stupid, Mariah Lynn. You look stupid. You sound stupid. You just acting stupid. You really stupid. And I guess she didn't blew her head up so much because, why? Would you consider Mariah Lynn like one of the biggest names on the show right now? I mean, taking away Remy, and Remy doesn't even really have no big type storyline like that, but why does Mariah Lynn feel herself so much? Because I'm confused. I don't understand. So then, when she's leaving, she does the whole, up above the weather high, bitch got knocked right in her eye, or whatever the hell she said. That was not cute. Like, you could tell she really wanted to use that. Like, she had just sat down with her people, Mona, you know, her manager and all that at the table, and they was like, bitch, we gonna use this. Make sure you get it right up in the here, somewhere in this area, and then we can use this little cute little rhyme. That shit was not cute. It was stupid. It was corny. Okay, you ain't did shit but fall off the side of the bed. Mariah, stop it. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. About to give me some coffee and then get on to work. Alright, you guys, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.